Hi guys and welcome to Dovetail Games Flight School. Now this is going to be attempt number 4 on a video on this game. I do have another video that I might put up, I might not. The first time I had the game crash on me. The second time the engine failed on the way up to Dundee City Airport, which you can go on YouTube and watch that video. I ended up having to land in the water. Now, a video I have just finished recording 5 minutes ago, yet again. This time we were on final approach, on our way down to the runway, and well, the engine cut out again. It was another random failure. So for this video guys, I am turning this off because I want to get this video done. I've been trying for about 3-4 days to get this video done for you guys, and it is obviously getting to the point where it is getting rather annoying. So let's go ahead and plan our flight. So today I want to leave from Fife, which is the county where I stay, and we are going to do a rotation flight, which is going to have us landing at Edinburgh International Airport. So this looks like a good enough flight plan, I would have to say. I don't believe I have any. No, I've only got the Dundee one saved. Right. So we have failures off. It's going to start us at 3:17 PM. So let's jump into this and hopefully we're about to get this review video done. So a few things we're going to talk about today guys is obviously the game. Another thing I want to talk to you about is a YouTube series I want to bring your way, which is to do with the game. So we're going to speak about that. I have a couple of other things I want to add in about a website and something to do with Xbox One, but we'll speak about that towards the end of the flight. And we're going to jump in here now and get ready to take off. We're already on the runway, so it's going to be a straight takeoff. So I might go a bit quiet just now when I get the aircraft set up and ready for takeoff. Right guys, so I believe we are set up and ready to go. I'm going to add 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. That's not really a necessity, I would say, from playing the game. I believe the rotate for this is 55, so let's go and add some throttle. Let's get this to 55 and rotate and get us in the air. Just 60, I'm going to pull back gently on the stick. And we're in the air. There is no landing gear on this aircraft, so I don't need to put a landing gear up, so I'm going to immediately start banking off to the right here when we're climbing. So we have a positive rate of climb. At this point I would normally put the landing gear up, but This plane doesn't have one, so we don't need to worry about that. So yeah, we're leaving from Fife, which is where I stay, and we're just doing our rotation flight across and into Edinburgh International. Just to have a look at the game, a quick look at the scenery, and talk about pros and cons and the YouTube series that I am planning. So the game as a whole looks good. I bought this game when it was first launched. I was actually one of the ones lucky enough to pre-order, which meant I was eligible for the Diamond DA42. You're probably asking yourself, so if that's just been released, why aren't you flying it? Well, I requested a refund for the game because I wasn't happy when it was first released. The handling didn't feel good. Some of the missions you were penalised for drifting just a couple of degrees off. You would be near the end of the flight and you would be reset back to the runway if you made a couple of degrees. That seems to have been fixed now, which I'm really happy with. So, seems to be a good game now. And the ability to come into free flight and fly from where you want to where you want is really good. Is this FSX? Yes and no. It feels like it's FSX, but it certainly does not look like it is FSX. FSX graphics are like two-dimensional, whereas you can actually see those are 3D objects down there. It's really good quality, this game. The graphics are really good. The handling is very good. This is also a good game if you're a beginner and you want to learn flight simming. There is a range of tutorials in this aircraft, and there is one other aircraft in game at the moment. Now, the Diamond DA42 Twin Star has just been released. I believe it was this week. So there is 3 aircrafts in the game, but you only receive the Diamond just now if you pre-ordered, which I did, but obviously I refunded, so I don't have access at the moment. For anybody who doesn't have access at the moment, who didn't pre-order, or like me, refunded and then changed their mind and thought they would give the game another go, we will get the Diamond update on the 29th of August. So I'm going to watch our altitude here, guys. I don't really want to be anything above 3000. The one thing I would recommend on this game is definitely have pitch buttons set up. This plane does not have autopilot. You cannot just jump in and push a button and let it take over. Okay, so we seem to be on course right now. We've got another sharp right turn coming up. But yeah, in full, the game seems to be really good right now. I want to do a YouTube series, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to start at my home airport, which is Fife, which is the one I've just took off from. And I want to take you guys on a tour, you know, even down the United Kingdom and across into Europe, maybe other countries. Let me know where you want me to fly to, and I may well fit it into some sort of flight plan. So the basics of the video will literally be, if I take off like I have just now in Fife, and I land in Edinburgh Airport, which is hopefully what I'm about to do, the next video installment would be me starting obviously at Edinburgh International Airport and flying to another airport. So just keep my eye on our speed right now. We might hit over speed. I'm going to put some flaps. I don't believe this plane has any speed brake, so we'll apply some flaps just to get rid of some speed. We should be able to knock those off. So we're at I'm going to bring us down to 3,000 for this. You don't need to be any higher than 3,000. So you can see at the beginning of the flight, I turned the landing lights on. I believe that's some kind of rule where if you're under a certain altitude or sort of flights, you leave your landing lights on, I believe. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, hit me up in the comments and let me know, do you want me to fly somewhere? What do you think of the idea of the YouTube series? I think we should go down there using all 3 planes when they're fully released. We can start as early as the next couple of weeks in this plane right here and use the other one that's in as well, and hopefully switch into the Diamond when it's released. So just looking around, looking at these really good scenery. The only really graphical thing I don't like with the game is the water looks semi-realistic. There's no movement in that water down there. Now that sea, I know for a fact, is very choppy. So you know, I wouldn't mind that getting put in to see. You know, looking at that window right now, that sea just looks like it's a picture. So I do apologise if this microphone is horrible. I know it's horrible, and I am looking down the condenser route, hopefully in the next few weeks, and hopefully the audio will be better. So as I was coming round there, I had slight visual, I believe, in front of us of the runway. Yep, it is dead ahead, coming on to 12 o'clock. Roughly, just past this little island, you can see down there, just off the power. This is where I was in my last video where the engine cut out. It was so close. You know, if I'd still been at 3,000, maybe I would have been able to glide to the runway, but I had already started final approach, so that was never going to happen. But here we are. This is it, guys. I believe we can get this on the runway this time without any crashes or any emergency landings in the water. Let's try and keep our feet dry today. That would be absolutely amazing if we can get this down. So there isn't really a lot of clicky stuff apart from the buttons down there that you've seen, but there's only a few. Only the light buttons seem to be clickable, and the radio stack as well. Other than that, it seems to be a pretty basic simulator. But as I say, the one that they're going to release hopefully later this year is going to be more like FSX and X-Plane. So I look forward to seeing that from Dovetail Games and hearing more information as the development comes on. So yeah, guys, hope maybe in the next couple of weeks you might start seeing a tour from me on YouTube videos. We might start this tour idea off. Another thing I want to say to you guys, I'm going to leave a link in the description for a website I want you to go and have a look at. It is still under a major rebuild at the moment. It is misfitgamers.net. I'll leave it in the description. Head on over there. We're building a gaming community, guys. We want you to be a part of our games where possible. We are going to be working through PC and consoles, the main console being Xbox One at the moment. Hopefully we can move across to PlayStation as well and have multi-platform. I'm going to add a touch of flaps here, guys. But yeah, head on over there. We do have a Project Cars League starting up on Xbox One, which will be starting hopefully on the 11th, which is this coming Monday. That date may be moved, hopefully it will not. But if you go onto the website, we will sure to keep you updated on the progress. If you want any other information about any racing leagues or anything to do with the website, log on to the website, send one of the admins a message, or hit me up in the comments below and we'll have a chat. But do head on over there, guys, and check out what our plans actually are. So right now I'm going to start focusing on final approach here, because it looks like it's actually going to happen this time. It looks like we're about to land. Not saying what would have happened if random failures were turned on, but they're not, so we're still working on 1 notch of flaps at the moment. We're going to come down to 1,000 feet, and we're going to make sure that we're going to be lined up properly with the runway. We're about off to the right, I believe. There is the iconic 4th rail bridge. Looks like they've done I'm going to say an okay job there. I might actually want to have a closer look at that on a flight. It looks good, but it looks like it's actually missing a part. Yeah, I'll have to have another look at that, guys, in another video. Maybe that'll be on my 2 out of 5. You can see we're approaching 1,000 feet. It looks like we're a dead cert for this runway. That's such a big relief, guys. This is the 4th video. It's taken 4 videos to get this done. I am so happy I've got it done for you guys. So I think we're going to add another notch of flaps here. And we're going to come down towards 500 feet. So you can see the green lines that we followed on the GPS. Now these are not always available. I think they might only be available on big airports like internationals and one where commercial airliners leave. But they do help you line up to the runway. So I might go a little bit quiet here, guys, just as we do final line up. Make sure we get this touchdown safely. So we're going to pull back a bit on the stick to level off, so we're not going to be clipping any trees on the way down here. Looks like we're just going to come in at the right. Okay, now we're hopefully that looks like we're past the last trees. I'm happy. I'm going to add the last notch of flaps. We're going to bring the throttle to idle, and as we approach the tarmac, we're going to give one last pull back to land on the wing wheels first, and then lift the nose down. There we go, guys, we got a plane down on the tarmac. I am so happy right now. That seems to have taken forever. You can see there, that is 1 hour and 11 minutes of flight time I now have in this aircraft. That's amazing, guys. Let's get off into this taxiway. And I think we're just going to pull up here, and you know what, we'll actually go to terminal. But yeah, guys, head on over to misfitgamers.net. We are trying to build one of the biggest gaming communities that we want to see. It's not just going to be racing, it's not just going to be to one console. There's going to be an array of different things to try, different games, different genres. So head on over. I think there's a suggestions bit on the forum. If there's not, I will add that in. Sign up, leave a suggestion. Suggestions are always welcome to us. And we'll see what we can do. So we'll go stop, got the parking brake on. We can put the flaps back to 0. Now, one thing in this plane, not a lot of people know, if you right click on the screen and go to fuel and RPM, you can actually shut the aircraft down. So that is the aircraft shut down now. And another thing you can do, if you push shift on the keyboard and the letter E, don't know why this would be useful, but you could open the door. So yeah guys, eventually got this review done, thank goodness. This has been Decon W075. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to know when I post my next video, turn post notifications on. Guys, it's been nice, I will see you in the next video, don't forget, keep it real.